to get outside of. I can't seem to find treatment. I can't seem to find help. I can't get outside of this cancerous body, and death is calling my name. What good is my $1 million? What value is all the respect and the wealth that I've accumulated if at the end of the day it can't buy me life? And like a withered flower, my body must return back to the earth. You see, the children of Israel have forgotten their purpose. They have forgotten the work that God had commissioned them to do when He freed them from Babylon. He freed them from Babylon just to be able to say to them, build my house. And while they started to build the house for God, at the end of the day, it came down to, okay, God, let me focus on my house and then I get back to your house. But God said, not so. Because I'll turn your house into a bag full of holes. So everything that you accumulate and you think that you're going to keep will fall out of your empty bag with holes. Because you're not focusing on what I told you to focus on. You see, I came to let you know something that the Old Testament is teaching to a New Testament generation. What God is saying through the Old Testament to this New Age or New Testament generation is this: your physical bodies are the temple that God is demanding that we rebuild. And while we're procrastinating, or while we've sat back and lollygagged and allowed God's work to be put on hold, the enemy is destroying what we have done. The little bit of name that you had accumulated within the community. When you fall back off of God and say you're going to take this minute sabbatical, you find yourself doing things that may not be so godly. And when you think that nobody's watching, somebody sees what you are doing, and when they see what you're doing, they call you out. But when they call you out, then what? Where do you go from there? See, our physical bodies are our temples that are to be rebuilt for God. But in the rebuilding, I have to ask you the question, what are you doing it for? What are you building? What are you building? What are you building? What are you doing? What are you doing it for? I wish that there was another way to say that I'm doing what I'm doing for God, but at the end of the day, a lot of times we end up doing what we're doing just for self. What are we really doing what we do for? Our biggest problem sometimes is that we're so focused on doing what we're doing that we forget that God had something better in store. We so focused on building our own houses, we're so focused on building our own lives, on our own jobs, our own bank accounts, that we forgot that God had a temple that we were supposed to be building. That God had something that we were supposed to